My boyfriend was literally making out with my best friend in a resort pool on Instagram. And at this point, I'm not even heartbroken. I'm furious. So buckle up, because the way I found out my relationship was a complete joke still feels unreal. About 3 weeks ago, Brian came strolling into my apartment, the same apartment he'd basically been living in for free for a year, and dropped this dramatic speech about needing space. Just out of nowhere. He said his job was overwhelming, he needed time to think, he was confused about us. I asked him straight up, "Are you breaking up with me or not?" He swore it wasn't a breakup. Told me he loved me, he just needed a couple weeks alone to clear his head. He said he'd stay with his brother, Steven, and we should keep communication light while he sorted himself out. Fine. I'm not begging a grown man to stay. He packed a bag and walked out, and I tried to keep my head up. It hurt, yeah, but I refused to fall apart over someone who couldn't even communicate like an adult. And during all of that, my best friend of 6 years, Emily, was there for me nonstop. She showed up that first night with wine and chocolates like she was my emotional support concierge. He's just scared of commitment, she told me. He'll come around, don't worry. Over the next 3 weeks, she texted me every day, invited me out, hyped me up, listened to every detail. Every argument Brian and I ever had, every insecurity I'd confided, every tear, she heard it all because that's what best friends are for, right? Yeah, about that. Fast forward to a Friday afternoon. I'm at work, sitting in the break room eating a turkey sandwich, scrolling Instagram to pass the time. Emily's story pops up, a pretty sunset on some beach. Cute. Whatever. I swipe again, and suddenly, there's Brian in a resort pool. Emily's arm is around his neck. They look cozy, too cozy. Next story? They're full-on making out. In the pool. On her public Instagram. The caption, "Sometimes the best things are unexpected," followed by heart emojis. Real classy. My coworker Maggie noticed the way I froze, because apparently my face turned into a murder documentary. She asked if I was okay, so I handed her my phone. She gasped so loud the people behind us turned to look. And here's what surprised even me, I didn't burst into tears. I didn't panic. Something in me just snapped into pure, icy anger. I called Emily. Straight to voicemail. Called again. Voicemail. Texted her, "What the hell is this?" Nothing. Meanwhile, more stories kept popping up. Them sipping cocktails at a swim-up bar. Them on the beach. Them laughing like they just won the lottery. So I called Brian. Also voicemail. I left a message telling him to call me back ASAP. Maggie tried to send me home, but no, I finished my shift like a professional, because I refused to let their circus ruin my entire day. When I got home, I whipped open my laptop and turned into a full-blown detective. And suddenly everything made sense. Brian had been dropping flirty comments on Emily's gym selfies for months. She'd been posting from cafes right next to his office. They weren't subtle, I'd just been too loyal to even imagine this. I called my sister Josie. She went full warrior mode, ready to drive down from Seattle and commit a felony in my honor. I told her to chill, because I was handling this my way. That entire weekend, they continued posting their romantic little getaway. Beach photos, candlelit dinners, couples massages. Not a